I am wearing skeleton earrings, spooky nails, and a dark lip. It can only mean one thing. It is October! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I am Elisa, and today we are celebrating the official beginning of spooky season. I've been thinking about this since September. I'm a little bit behind. I haven't decorated for Halloween, which is sad. I have a nice little tarot pillow, or palm reading pillow. But I haven't really done much beyond that, which is sad. Last month, I had a horrible reading month. I started a new job, which, to be honest, for 2 weeks I really wasn't doing much, so I don't have much of an excuse. I started grad school again, which, probably already failing a class, it's not going well. And I did some other stuff that didn't involve reading. Basically, I did a bunch of stuff that wasn't reading last month, so I haven't done a great job lately. But I was in the mood to play another TBR game because, you know, I like to make myself suffer, apparently. I did not read all the books I wanted to read last month. I did not complete my Becca's Bookopoly-thon TBR. It's okay, though, because this month we are doing my Taylor Swift TBR game again because I fucking love it, and it's spooky season, and I was gonna bring it back in November for Red, but I kind of have a feeling October is gonna be a pretty exciting month to be a Swiftie, so we're gonna do it now. I haven't looked at the list. I don't know if I updated it since the last time I did this, so I have no idea if I have prompts for the vault songs that she released from Fearless. I have no idea, but I've been talking for 2 minutes and we've gotten nowhere, so if you've never seen this before, I will link my first one down below, but basically I put my Taylor Swift TBR playlist on shuffle, and I picked the prompt that goes with it. Let's go! So there's my Taylor TBR, and we're gonna, shuffle. Cornelia Street. Cool. I don't think that's gonna be spooky, but we're gonna try it. Cornelia Street literary fiction. Okay, Cornelia Street literary fiction. This is not spooky, but it is a book that I've wanted to read since it came out, and I need to get to it by the end of the year. And that is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones are like two of my favorite books of all time, so I have high hopes for this, but I'm worried. I always get worried when I've loved an author that they're gonna let me down, because it's happened a couple times this year. Riley Saker. So hopefully Taylor stays the top of my list with Malibu Rising. I know very little about this. I believe it's about siblings. I know there are some cameos from other characters from Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones, so that's exciting. I do just love the way she writes, so I'm hoping that even though this, I believe, is a little different than those novels, I'm still gonna like it. We'll see. And I'm gonna shuffle it again. I could just hit next, but it takes away the possibility that I'll get that again. Ooh, one of my favorites, Illicit Affairs. Most recently published. Ooh. Okay, for most recently published, I have not received my book of the month this month, and honestly, it probably would have been one of those, and it's probably one of my books from last month, because I don't think I've bought that many books, but let's see. So I'm just gonna check these 3 books. So we have Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. I just want to see the actual date. So that was published September 7th of this year. The Night She Disappeared by Lisa Jewell was published also on September 7th. And Velvet Was the Night was published August 17th. Wait, most recently published. Okay, not... Haha. Alright, so I get to choose between Rock, Paper, Scissors. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. So each month I try to take part in the Buzzwordathon. It doesn't always work out. I'm actually very behind and trying to actively catch up. But because October is like an element, I think is what it is. Yeah, an element in the title, I'm gonna choose Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. I don't know what this is about. I really love the cover of this. I love pictures on a cover like this. I think it's so cool. I love Book of the Month editions where they just extend the cover and there's nothing else on the back. I love that. Think you know the person you married? Think again. This is my biggest fear. I think I've started to realize that of all of my like irrational fears, my biggest is that I'm going to like marry or date a person, mostly marry a person, and it'd be like 10 years with them and like we have a whole family, and then they end up being like a serial killer or a rapist or a master forger, like some kind of criminal, and I don't know them at all. Don't know them at all. Like that is like my biggest fear, like they're gonna, or like that they hurt my children. Like I just am so scared that I don't actually know that I'm gonna like marry someone and have actually no idea who they are. It's one of my biggest fears. So I do love things like this. He has face blindness and it's in Scotland and you don't know who you actually married. I'm excited for this. I actually had no idea what this was about. I just was intrigued mostly by the cover when I picked it for my book of the month, so I'm very excited for this. As usual, if you think you have better prompt ideas for a song, please comment down below. Obviously Taylor Swift has a lot of songs, and I was running out of ideas while doing this video, while making this game. Okay, shuffle number 3. Hoax, the Long Pond Studio. So because that's an addition, I don't have like a special one. I just use the hoax prompt. That's 2 from Folklore. If we get a third one, we have to add a spin. Spin, shuffle. Blue on the cover. Okay. Okay, for Hoax, blue on the cover, I'm gonna go with Watch Over Me by Nina LaCour. I got this last year once Books and Lala read it and said how much she loved it, so I've wanted to read it ever since. I know very little about it, but it's also very short, so I think that's probably better. I think it's spooky, but I'm also not totally sure. It might just be like impactful. So we'll see. All right, shuffle number 4. 'Tis the Damn Season, one of my favorites. A season in the title. Ooh. That's gonna be hard. It would be good if I had like fall or autumn. Wonder if I have like the verb fall, because I'm gonna count that. So after looking through like every book I own, I have like a giant pile of books on my floor right now. I'm gonna have to cheat a little bit with this one. And I started to just look for books that had a season in the summary. And I got lucky because My Heart is a Chainsaw by Stephen Graham Jones, which is the Literally Dead book club pick for October, has the word summer in the summary. So we're counting at that. This is what I'm reading. I'm super excited for this because I really liked All the Good Indians, so I'm excited to see what I think of this. It's a little bit more slasher, less like creature horror, so looking forward to it. And for shuffle number 5, the epitome of fall. The epitome of fall breakups. All Too Well. My goodness. What do I have for the magic that is All Too Well? I really hope it's good. I'm gonna be real sad if I fuck that up. All Too Well. Okay. My All Too Well prompt is to have an ex pick what I read. Oh no. Okay, it doesn't have to be my most recent ex, right? Oh no. Okay. I don't want to talk to any of them. Why did I do this? I mean, alright, I will say that prompt. I created these prompts in like January, February. Actually, might have even, I started it like almost a year ago. And I think I had better friendships with my ex, at least one of my exes at that point. And now, whew. Okay, so for ex pick, I'm going to message my one ex that were friends. I haven't talked to him in a while though, and he doesn't always answer, so we'll see. But I have one of my very good friends is also an ex of mine. We dated when I was 13. We dated. We never did anything. I'm not even sure we ever kissed, to be honest. So I am also, as a backup, going to ask him. I will not give you the other ex's name, but I will tell you. I'm asking my friend Steven what book he wants me to read. To be honest, I think I already know what he's gonna say, because he has this book that he like has read a million times. It's like I think it's a self-help like mindfulness book. So it's probably gonna be one of those or something like that. I've definitely given myself an easy way out here. I am not about to break my boundaries or cross any lines that I have set to try to have a fun video. I'm not going to do that, because honestly it would be kind of fun to message a certain ex-situationship that is my most recent ex-situationship, because he like got into reading and stuff and we would talk about books, and that would have been fun. But also I'm not speaking to him and I'm not going to do it just for a video. At least not this video. I'll give it a couple months, see how I feel. It is like 2 hours later, but I have an answer from at least one of the exes. Let's see if the other one answered. He did not. Let's look at the answer from the safe ex. So he recommended 2 books, so I will either be reading The Power of Now or The 4 Agreements. Okay. All right. I feel like I can end there, because I was gonna do like, I was like, maybe that was easy. Maybe that was too easy. I should do a 6th shuffle, but no, we're ending there. I have a ton of other books that I would like to get to in the month of October, but I really don't have any real clue. I think I want to finally get around to New Moon, because it's been on my TBR since I finished Twilight. And yeah, there's literally just like a giant pile of books that I want to read that are next to me. All of them thriller, horror, things like that. A lot of older releases, some new ones. Like I have a lot of options for October and big plans. So fingers crossed I get a lot of reading done in the month of October. I pray, I pray, I pray. But thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all the normal stuff. Comment down below any suggestions you have to make the Taylor game more fun. I'm always open to constructive criticism. I'm always open to any ideas you guys have, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye.